My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've worked at IRS over a decade. Me and my M&M man give you a thumbs up for listening today. I've worked about 10,000 cases. I've been on all the major news stations, and I want to talk to you today about a face-to-face examination by the Internal Revenue Service. Usually two types of IRS auditors do face-to-face examinations. The first is the office auditor. They look at smaller issues. They usually send out a form like 2205, and they're looking at your 1040, your Schedule C, business expenses, car mileage, earned income credits, stuff like that. But the larger audits are handled really by revenue agents, and these are always face-to-face examinations. And there are some of the more higher grade agents that you can ask. They go for anywhere from a GS 9, 11, they can go to a 13 or 14, and they're going to really take care of the complicated returns. They're usually going to come out, by the way, to your place of business. As of 2019, I think there are around 6,500 revenue agents, and their job is to comb everywhere in the United States, obviously the most populous really that they can. There's a whole bunch of issues that they usually can look at, but these face-to-face are going to be more individual partner or corporate or partnership audits. People that have multiple levels of LLC, they have substantial skills. A lot of them are CPAs, and they're skilled in the complexities of business transactions. And they really go in, and some of them can stay a week, some of them can stay a year. We had one in our office last really over a year and a half. And a lot of times they go in, they may look for development credits, cryptocurrencies. They look at partnership flows, micro captive offshore transactions, syndications, and everything. Depending on how complicated your return is, they go ahead and send somebody for that occasion. Basically, what's happened, the IRS computer system, the K2 computer system, has looked at your tax return, and there's a series of algorithms called the DIF process, the discriminatory index function, and your return is probably in many areas did not fall within the national average. So if you got the office audit, like I said, it's maybe a day and a half. They issue a report, knock a report out, and that's it. But when you have the face-to-face by an examiner, you could be in there for a long time, short time, and I don't recommend any of you, unless you're skilled in accounting, a CPA, handle these audits yourself, especially if the person's a revenue agent. Office audit, you can go in by yourself, defend your tax return. For an office audit too, by the way, if you had a tax preparer prepare the return, I'd have them or that person go in and represent you. A lot of times they can cut off things at the past, they can cut the auditor off. There's just skills that some people have. We have a whole bunch of former IRS agents on our staff, just to let you know. But you really, if you can use a former IRS agent to go in for you, you're better. But I will tell you, on a face-to-face by a revenue agent, this is kind of no laughing matter. Generally, they pretty much know they're going to find some money because their computers did not match up the way they should have. So once again, they will send you a letter. They're telling you what they're auditing, and you want to get all the records together. By the way, they may just not audit 1 year. They may go back a couple years. Like I said, if you have a couple LLCs, entities, and corporations, 1040s, different multiple partnerships, they may audit the whole ball of wax. So take the face-to-face audit a little more serious. Understand you can always go to appeals. IRS has to issue an appellate function. You can go to tax court if you don't like what appeals says. So once again, if you have a face-to-face audit, it's time to pony up, spend some money, and probably hire someone, unless you're technically proficient in your IRS audit issues. We defend a lot of people. You're welcome to contact us for an opinion. If you like my YouTube channel, subscriptions are very important. It puts me above to so people understand that me getting information out and how the agent looks at everything is probably a little more important than someone who's worked a number of cases and say, this is what I found. As an agent, I want to tell you everything you need to know. And by the way, these people that are come out, you always want to be friendly with them. Have everything in nice, neat, organized packages. They may want to look at your hard drive. They can do that. They can ask you for a copy of QuickBooks and all that. So, but remember, take these audits seriously because they can turn into a lot of dollars. And some of them, every now and then, turn out to be criminal as well. Please don't forget, I'd love to have a subscription from you and a like. If you have a question you want to ask me, email me. And a lot of my YouTubes actually come out of the questions that I'm asked. Thank you.